As the conflict between the foreign Eastern Province faction and the local Yizhou faction became more and more acute, Jia Long and Ren Qi, the representative characters of Yizhou faction, were the first to rise up and attack Liu Yan. Liu Yan, with the help of the Eastern Province soldiers and the Qiang ethnic group, was able to quell the rebellion, with Jia Long and Ren Qi both being killed. Although Liu Yan had temporarily won the victory, his use of external forces to suppress the local forces also determined that Liu Yan could no longer get the sincere support of the Yizhou scholarly clans. In order to have an emperor's addiction, Liu Yan built a lot of imperial utensils and emperor's carriage. But the commotion was so big that the neighbors next door could not stand aside and do nothing. Liu Bei, the provincial governor of Jingzhou, had specially reported to the imperial court that Liu Yan was secretly harboring the intention of rebellion. Thus, Dong Zhuo, who was in control of the imperial government, made several recruitment and transfer to Liu Yan in the name of the emperor, but all of them were rejected by Liu Yan. Liu Yan had 4 sons, the eldest son Liu Fun, the second son Liu Deng, the third son Liu Mao, and the youngest son Liu Zhang. Except for the third son, Liu Mao, who had been with Liu Yan, the other 3 sons were all in Chang'an. So Dong Zhuo captured them all in the castle, and hung them in a dark prison with torture instruments. Upon hearing the news, Liu Yan's heart ached and he requested the court to allow his sons to visit him, on the grounds that he was sick. The tolerant Emperor Xian of Han pleaded with Dong Zhuo to release Liu Yan's youngest son, Liu Zhang, and sent Liu Zhang to Yizhou to warn his father not to go too far. Liu Zhang, who had suffered so much, thus returned to his father. Soon Dong Zhuo and Wang Yun were killed one after another, and the power of the dynasty fell into the hands of Li Jue and Guo Su. Soon Ma Teng fell out with Li Jue over a personal matter, and he joined forces with Han Sui to rebel and attack Chang'an. Liu Fun and Liu Deng, 2 brothers who hated Dong Zhuo, secretly conspired with Ma Teng to eliminate Li Jue and the rest of Dong Zhuo's group. However, Li Jue and Guo Su were really strong, and after being defeated, Ma Teng and Han Sui fled to Liangzhou, and Liu Fun also fled from Chang'an to Huili, and sent an envoy to his father to ask for help. Liu Yan immediately sends his subordinate with 5,000 of one of his own elite minority troops to the rescue. Although Liu Yan sent his best army to save his son, he was no match for Li Jue and Guo Su's Liangzhou soldiers. Liu Yan's troops was defeated, Liu Fun was killed in the chaos, and his younger brother Liu Deng was also executed in Chang'an at the same time. Within a day, 2 sons lost their lives, which makes the elderly Liu Yan pain. Fortunately, their official Pangxi from Liu Yang spent a lot of money, rescue Liu Fun and Liu Deng's sons, returned from his post to personally guard them to Yizhou, which allows Liu Yan to get a little comfort. At this time, a fire broke out in Yanzhou, and Liu Yan's privately built carriages, other imperial items were burned to the ground, as well as the loss of private houses, so Liu Yan had no choice but to move his capital to Chengdu. Under the double blow of natural disasters, and the pain of losing his son, in 194 AD, Liu Yan was so desperate that he suffered from back sores, and said goodbye to the stage of history, with his unfinished dream of becoming emperor. After Liu Yan's death, his third son Liu Mao should have succeeded to the throne in order, but by this time Pangxi, who had become a representative of the Eastern Province faction, and whose daughter Lady Peng was the wife of Liu Xun, Liu Zhang's eldest son, and the same time, Zhao Wei, the leader of the Yizhou faction, and others, believed that Liu Zhang's nature was cowardly and easy to control, and thus also supported Liu Zhang. Liu Zhang was thus supported by a combination of foreign and local forces, and easily inherited the position of provincial governor of Yizhou. The political situation was not stable after Liu Zhang succeeded to the throne, and the neighboring Liu Bei also made trouble from it. At Liu Bei's orders, Liu He, the deputy provincial governor of Jingzhou, instigated Gun Ning, Chen Mi, and Lu Fa, who were all Liu Yan's generals, to rise up together to rebel against Liu Zhang. Liu Zhang sent Zhao Wei to defeat the rebels, and then Zhao Wei stationed his troops in Shuren to guard against Liu Bei. Gun Ning and the others fled into Jingzhou. Liu Zhang is weak and has no ambition, so Zhang Lu in Hanjun doesn't respect him, and is gradually out of control. After all, Zhang Lu did not openly rebel against Liu Zhang, who should have used the lives of Zhang Lu's family members as bargaining chips to blackmail Zhang Lu into obeying his orders. But Liu Zhang, in a fit of rage, killed Zhang Lu's flirtatious mother and his family. In this way, the two of them have formed an irreconcilable hatred. Northern Yizhou was immediately at war. Liu Zhang appointed Pang Xi as the governor of Ba Commandery, responsible for defending against Zhang Lu, but Pang Xi was no match for Zhang Lu, and was not only repeatedly defeated, but also lost a large area of Ba Commandery. Zhang Lu was also able to formally break away from the control of Liu Zhang, and became an independent warlord in Hanzhong. Liu Zhang could not control the situation. Not only Zhang Lu, even Pang Xi and Zhao Wei also started to be dishonest. On the one hand, Zhao Wei used a lot of money to make friends with Liu Bei in Jingzhou, attracting him as a foreign aide, and on the other hand, he used his identity as local to collude with the powerful clans in Yizhou, plotting to rebel. In 200 AD, Zhao Wei declared a rebellion, and many commanderies, including Shu, Guanghan and Qianwei, responded, leaving Liu Zhang to hold on to Chengdu. Liu Zhang was the representative of the foreign forces, and of course the Eastern Province faction did not want the Yizhou faction to take this opportunity to take charge of the power. So driven by their own interests, they all worked together to fight the rebels to the death, and finally defeated Zhao Wei, who then fled to Jiangzhou, where he was killed by his subordinates. As a result, Liu Zhang's position was stabilized for the time being, but the Eastern Province faction took the opportunity to grow again, and they often broke the law and harassed the local people. Liu Zhang was too soft and weak to be effectively restrained, so the social contradictions in Yizhou were always very serious. Based on Liu Zhang's personal ability alone, just Zhang Lu and Zhao Wei are enough to make him anxious, and if another external force comes to attack Yizhou, then he will definitely be at his wit's end. So before the Battle of Red Cliff, he sent 3 successive emissaries to Cao Cao to show his favor. In March 211 AD, Cao Cao let it be known that he was going south to conquer Zhang Lu. Originally, Cao Cao only wanted to use this as an excuse to force Ma Chao and Han Sui to initiate a rebellion, but before Zhang Lu could do anything, Liu Zhang panicked first. Hanzhong is the gateway to Yizhou, so if Cao Cao occupies it, what should we do? What if Zhang Lu and Cao Cao join forces against me again? At the time when Liu Zhang was in a state of confusion, Zhang Song recommended a person, Liu Bei, the present provincial governor of Jingzhou. In Zhang Song's words, Liu Bei was as naive, loyal and harmless as Liu Zhang was. Liu Zhang was of course a rare naive man, but he did not know that there was a difference between two naive men. There were no TV dramas in those days, and Liu Zhang probably didn't know that there was an old profession called actor. Liu Bei, an experienced one, will soon show Liu Zhang what it means to be a real actor.